was talking about quasars because I was like, guys, I used to be so scared of these things. Like, I remember the first time I read about black holes and I got so scared. I got a freaking existential crisis when I was like 9 or something. I was reading about space and then the very first thing that gave me an existential crisis was the freaking like I was reading like those books like at the library, and then it was like the sun is gonna turn into a red giant and it's gonna eat up Earth and stuff, and I was like, oh, well, not eat up Earth, but like, you know, like we're gonna be the first, like the closest to it at some point. I was like, I was freaking dead. I was just freaking thinking like, oh my gosh, what am I living for? Like, everything's gonna be freaking erased at some point. What am I living for? I have no reason to be alive. Why was I born? Oh my gosh. Yeah, I was so desperate. I was like, do scientists know? Do scientists know what to do when the I was so scared. Oh my god. Yeah, and I also remember, I think I was just watching a freaking lyric video, and I was scrolling down the comments. I was like, I want people to also, like, I want to read comments that think the same thing I do. Like, oh, I want to, this song's nice, right? So, you know, I want to see the comments that are saying like, this song is so cool. So I was scrolling through the comments, and then I see a freaking, those freaking chainmails. Those freaking chainmails. And like, and you know me being curious, I keep like reading it even if I'm scared. Even if it says stop reading if you want to survive, I still keep reading it. And then I read one that was like, there'll be a girl that shows up. And you know, that was the scariest thing ever. I was like, I'm gonna die tonight. The problem with that was that, like, at the time, one of my cow cousins was over. I was like, what, like 10 or something? Maybe younger. Yeah, and usually we would play freaking Warcraft. Like, we'd play those freaking Warcraft 3 maps that are like really dumb ones, like the anime characters fight. I think it's called Fight of the Characters, something like, I don't know, but something like that. And we would play that. I wasn't feeling up to it that day. I was like, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die tonight. I was just in bed. I was just rethinking like, why did I read it? And then eventually I told Cow Mama about it. She was like, that's dumb. Which didn't help, by the way. It didn't help at all. I still kept overthinking. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I don't know. I have existential crisis a lot. And like, eventually I think like, I don't wanna die. I don't wanna die. I always think, I don't wanna die. I don't know what to do.